We're back!
Hi!
Welcome to season 2 of, what are we calling this thing?
Chatting with TAC. It's been chatting with TAC for over forever.
It's already off to chaotic. We're all on the verge of mental breakdowns.
But it's fine.
If we're honest, I forgot we were doing this today, so I'm no better than they are.
Alright, general disclaimer.
Oh, general disclaimer. I did say I'd pull that up for you.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Alright, general disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed within our program are the thoughts of our TAC members and do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of Marvin Memorial Library as an organization.
Okay, so now that business is out of the way, let's introduce you to all of our listeners.
This is the third or fourth time I've introduced myself at
Yes,
this
so
point.
we might have new listeners. It's a new season. I've been promoting it a lot. At least today I did. I hope I remember to do that tomorrow. So like
A lot
hopefully-
today.
So I'm Amber. I was our secretary last year, and I've been upgraded. I am now.
Got that soccer update, y'all.
Yeah, I am now the president and secretary of TAC this year, and I'm also a senior in high school, which is terrifying.
Okay, Leah, how about you?
Yeah, I'm Leah. I am the current vice president and historian.
This is it. This is our officers. We got one more.
We do have one more. Who, when
We
she's
have
here,
a lot
does
of
a
new
really good job.
new members too this year already, and I'm already having to freak out about it. It's great.
It'll be fine. We've survived worse. These guys don't remember, but we've survived worse. It's fine.
We weren't here for worse.
That's true.
Yeah, well, that's like I said. You don't remember, but it's been worse. This is all good. Speaking of, I'm Jami. I am TAC Coordinator. I am the Children's and Teen Librarian here at Marvin Memorial Library. I'm the one who is supposed to keep us focused, on topic, and within our 30-minute general time frame.
I'm telling y'all,
How
y'all are
often
missing out
I
on
do
my
that
facial reaction.
Is
Not if
Not
you're
so
just
great.
listening, you're missing out on my amazing facial reactions. Because I have no filter at this point.
that is where the mask thing was really nice.
Yeah.
I could hide a lot of my.
Oh yeah, you
facial
can see her faces now.
Yeah.
That's new. Again,
At least
get
for
on
now.
our level and watch the video.
It'll be linked. It's linked to our website. It's on our YouTube page.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we have anything else intro-wise that we want to talk about that we don't want to forget that we,
Oh, she's a junior now.
She is a junior now.
I am a junior now.
We've
Yeah.
all gotten older. Wow.
I'm never getting older again. I've decided
I'm
we're
pretty
just
sure
gonna
we
stay
messed
here.
up your age on the birthday this year too.
You did. I turned 30 twice, 2 years in a row. But that's okay.
You're doing
Because
solid.
the first time I did it in 2020, and so, like, that whole year almost didn't happen.
I was put in charge of that. I have the memory of a goldfish.
And I would like to point out, too, that the ex-TAC member that you asked for confirmation is also rather unreliable with known facts.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be a
Like,
good
she
egg.
is great at many, many things. Remembering the ages of other people, not one of those things.
I think I have to ask my sister how old she is every time I need to know.
I don't
And
live
she's
with my
my
brother,
sister.
so at least I don't live with my brother, so at least I have a fair reason not to know. Alrighty, what's new? What are we working on? Leah, I about slapped you in the face. I'm so sorry.
It's
But
okay.
that's our problem with
Yeah.
sitting here in the middle. I'm going to do that, too.
We are recruiting.
We are. This is recruitment season. We try to recruit new members this time of the year. We try to get the largest number of them all at the same time, but we do tend to trickle in
Which
throughout
is
the
now
rest of the year.
terrifying because we're like actually recruiting a large number of people at once.
Yeah, we're up to what, 5
Uh,
new members? 6
yeah,
new members?
5 or 6.
Brand
Did we
new
count
members.
Count the 2 I approved today?
With the 2 you approved today, we're up. Does that put us at 6, doesn't it? Or does it put
6
us
or
at
7.
So many new people.
All
Plus,
at once.
Plus, today I did give out a lot of applications, and there were quite a few of them who had
We
it all
want you
filled
to
out.
apply. We want people,
Who had it
obviously.
all
It's just a little
filled out.
terrifying.
All they needed was like a parent signature. It's been a long time since we had this much interest all at once. It's just
terrifying.
yeah, but it's gonna be great. We're excited. We're just gonna be new ideas. We're gonna have new people to do stuff.
We ain't
We're-
excited.
I'm excited.
So many people to train.
So many. And there's like 2.25 of us to train them.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Don't ask how we got a quarter of a person. That is
2 people
confidential,
combined is a quarter of a person.
Okay, so, but the nice thing about this, too, is that, like, getting this many all at once, we can, like, kind of, like, from the groundwork, rebuild and retrain so that people know the bylaws, know their responsibilities, know what we're supposed to do, kind of maybe overall be a little bit less.
That's never going to happen.
I mean, we're always going to be a little bit, but we used to be like, I know, see how many times I can do that?
That's going to sound great on the audio. Yeah.
Like, we used to be like solid underneath of that, and then between COVID and shifting and losing people and all that other stuff, not recruiting, that kind of thing.
After this year, I don't got to do
that
with
kind
it anymore.
With
leaving.
all of those
Peace.
things together, we kind of lost that solid foundation and things got a little hairy. Yeah. So I think it'll be good. This is going to be really good for us. It is a little scary to look at it, but we're excited
scary to look at it.
Okay.
But on the bright side, we are the oldest, and so we get to tell people what to do.
Yeah.
You guys do like to do that.
We do.
That's why we're president and vice president. We should tell them what our campaign slogan was.
Well, I mean, you can, but it'll scare people away.
Well, if it scares them away, then maybe
they
shouldn't be here. Yeah.
Leah, I feel like you deserve the honors.
You did come up with it.
I did.
Crazy pants.
I came up with it during a Monopoly game. I won't go into the history of that, but our campaign.
We're still not done with it.
No, we're not.
She owes me $4,000.
She owes me $2,000.
I should not do my own finances.
Okay, well, what's our campaign slogan, Leah?
Be the prime example or be the prime rib. You get to choose.
Now, to be fair, we both ran unopposed.
Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah.
Not the reason you would think, but for
there was 4 of us and 1 person couldn't do it, so there was 3 positions.
Yep, so there you go. Okay, so yeah. What else are we currently working on? We have a full calendar of events and activities. We have hit the ground running, and then Delta came and we got a little nervous. So we're going to try to keep everything going. We are usually small crowds with easy to distance, aside from podcasting. We kind of smush together for podcasting.
I'm vaccinated.
So am I.
I know for sure she's vaccinated. Are you vaccinated?
Nope.
Well, 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
That's the
2
majority.
out of 3 is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm okay with dying anyway, so.
No, you're not.
Don't tell us what to do.
We shouldn't be broadcasting that kind of thing.
I'm
That
a
sounds awful.
teenager. They know I'm depressed.
See, off the rails. We're off the rails already, and we're only 7 minutes into this thing.
Hey, we only got 20 minutes left.
So anyway, full calendar. We have a full calendar of events. What events are we doing?
Movie nights.
First one is going to be in the Heights. That's a good one. I'm excited.
Yes,
Game
I'm so
nights,
excited.
karaoke nights, TWAC. It's TWA.
At Teen Writers and Artists Workshop, which doesn't start until October because of Labor Day.
Whatever we now call book club.
Book Bunch, Teen Book Bunch. Our first topic for September is to bring the best book or anything else you've actually read recently to discuss. We're going to pick topics for the rest of the year that night.
We roughly have scheduled Cupcake Wars.
That's February.
We already have Artsy April in, obviously.
Yeah, Artsy April is April. Terrariums is in May.
Didn't we talk about doing zombie toys again in October?
We have talked about doing zombie toys, but we haven't quite narrowed down exactly what it is. We have tentatively talked about doing murder mystery again.
We have a group of people now.
We now have a group of people. That's something to discuss at our full council meeting on Thursday.
That's my one request, is we do murder mystery again, because I think we did it my freshman year.
We did it. Would have been March of 19.
So yeah, that would have been my freshman year. I want to do it again before
graduated. So it would have been March of 19. So we would have been up for it again. Like, if we did it every other year, every 3 years or something. I needed a break between times of doing it because
she wanted to forget how bad it was, and now that she has, I'm very excited to do it again.
Yeah,
I'm using your knee.
Okay.
So yeah, anything specific on our calendar you want to talk about? We do have Fall Fest coming up that we have absolutely no idea what it is.
It's a fest of fall.
Yeah, that's about what we got planned so far.
That's about it. That's on Thursday's
that's
agenda
another
too.
issue
Our
for another night when I'm not as hungry
full
as I
council
am.
meeting.
That's pretty much what we have going on so far. Not that much, as you can tell.
I did spend all day today with the 8th graders at the middle school, and the rest of the week will be spent with all of the other grades.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
We're talking about student
disgusting.
cards. We're talking about student cards, digital resources, teen events and activities, and recruitment, that kind of stuff. So I did.
I did keep the library at like negative 32 degrees.
So usually there's a lot of people here. We do a lot of running around.
Over how this room has to be colder in order for the office to be colder, but I'm just cold.
Well, I can't do anything about that right now.
I know. I'm not getting up to go dig a blanket out either.
Exactly. So it is what it is. But anyway, no, thanks. We are off to a really good start. We are kind of like picking back up into all of the things that we were doing and the momentum that we had
it's
before
because
COVID.
we have very good administration. Us.
We're the best.
No humility whatsoever. It's a skill we're working on.
No, it's not.
Don't lie to yourself.
Because if we don't say it out loud, we ain't gonna then get up here. You're
Okay, so-
warm. Thank you for
Like anything else new and upcoming that we want to talk about? Or do we just want to delve into our random list of let's have a conversation topics that may or may not actually get talked about?
We didn't really plan out what we normally each podcast, I know it doesn't seem like it. We have like a list of ideas like with a roundabout theme of what we're going to talk about. No, not this one.
We did this like 5 minutes before we started filming.
I thought I had a list. We went to the binder. I didn't have a list.
I might have missed the list.
We will be much more well prepared for the October podcast.
No, we won't.
Maybe.
That's
Well,
question
at least
mark.
it'll at least be typed up and look nice. Look at this. I just got scribbled words I wrote myself this time
We had to pull up the disclaimer
on the computer. So yeah, we'll be more prepared next time. We might not be any more on topic, but we'll be more prepared.
We definitely won't be on topic.
Yeah, we never.
No.
Well, no, it's Alexis and a new and someone new, preferably Brenna. So they might be more on topic than us too.
Yeah, usually they are.
So like, yeah.
They do a pretty good job. Yeah.
How are we president and vice president? How are we going to get through this year? A lot of slideshows. A lot of slideshows. Slideshows are coming back this year, you guys. Because I need it for my brain.
Me too. Slideshows are just like good for ADHD because when we just use like the paper agenda,
no one's
I
on
tend
topic.
to zone out.
We have like
I spend a large amount of my time saying it's right in front of you. How do you not know what we're talking about?
That's an
and then
after
I'm 3
podcast
pages
question.
behind, but it's
Huh?
fine.
I said I have an after podcast question.
Okay, I might have an after podcast answer.
All right. I
So
don't know
let's
what
see.
new books we have.
I'm gonna be
I just put
placing
them out.
I'm gonna be placing an order hopefully this week for new September books. I know
have
I've been
book
saying that
packet?
for 2 weeks, but there will be a book packet at this TAC meeting. There will probably be one at the next one too. I have 2 done, but you don't like getting 2 of them at once. So
Yeah.
I'll space them out a little bit. So there'll be a book packet with new members. There'll
We
be
have
new
to.
ideas.
We have to tell we get to tell the new members what book packets are.
Oh, they're gonna love us.
And
Oh.
we're gonna tell them too that you have to do it, not that it's optional. That way, more of them will do it. There will still be some who don't, but more of them will.
Was
I'm
it
glad
always
he's
optional?
not listening to what's going on.
Technically, it was always you have to do it, but you can pick and choose what areas of it you do. That turned into, well, Emily didn't do it because she was doing everything else, and somebody else didn't. Somebody only looks at the pictures. At one point, somebody was going, I'm going to pick every third title. Do you know how stupid that is? Because sometimes the third title is real dumb. Like,
I look at pictures.
at least
That's
read
all
the
I
title.
look at
Like,
from here.
like at the very least.
You get pictures. If it has a picture, I'm gonna circle.
Yeah, that's basically how I do it.
That's it. I read titles. That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. That's no. At least it's done.
Some people get really into it and picking and choosing and liking
That's
things.
too much effort.
And some people don't.
That's more effort than I
just-
put into myself as a human.
Mhm. I just want some input, any input at all from like the actual demographic of people.
Isn't
Otherwise,
that how
we're
we
gonna.
ended up with Chicken Girl.
Yeah.
I
Every
ended
single
up
one of us
that's why I
begged
ended up
Jamie
with
for
that weird
one.
that weird dinosaur one too.
The air went off. Thank goodness. I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, nice.
The air vent is right where we film. It's
It is.
so
Hopefully,
cold.
we might have to move and shift.
I know, because we gotta get rid of
We're
the
gonna
table.
get rid of this table,
Oh no.
so we might have to. I don't know, clean the office. Or something.
What
Okay.
did we do this summer? Everything. I was busy this summer.
You
I
were
went
busy.
I went down to Dayton to go watch a movie, which was really good. Watch the Black Widow movie, very very good. I want to go see the new Shang-Chi movie, in the Legend of Ten Rings. My friends don't have money to go see it. I don't have money to go see it, so like it's put off.
I get movies free.
Some of us don't work at a movie theater.
You want to go with me? You can get free too.
Okay. I want to go see that. But I went down to Dayton. I went down to Hocking Hills. I went to Virginia Beach. I seen my cousin's wedding. Looked really hot at the wedding. I
You
didn't
look
up
really
staying.
hot all the time.
I do, but like I looked extra hot at the wedding.
Telling you that humility thing.
I worked a couple weeks this summer. I did my senior photos this summer. I genuinely don't think there was 1 week. We went to the zoo this summer. I was at the library a lot.
We
I
did our
a class
first
this
annual
summer.
TAC Field Trip this summer. Everybody survived. However, I would like to point out that I was right, and 4 hours was not enough time to do the zoo.
Jamie, by the time we hit 4 hours, we were ready to die.
Yeah, but we still finished at the zoo.
And
We
that's
opened
because
that
I was
zoo-
bound and determined to do the entire. You said we're gonna do the entire thing. I thought paying $24 to go to the zoo. We're doing the entire thing. We get to what was it? Asia or Africa?
Okay, so you do.
We got
you
there.
Do like Africa.
We got to Asia,
You do
and she was
Africa.
ready to be done, and I'm like, no, we're
Here,
doing the
wait.
entire thing.
So you do the Columbus Zoo, right? And like when you walk in the entrance, like this side over here, it's like Africa, Asia, and North America. By the time you're done with that, before you do Australia, the Congo, the aquarium,
Oh, the Congo. That's
and
the one
that new section they have that we didn't do
No.
with the sea lions,
Nope.
like you're so tired. It's awful. But we stopped. We had French fries. Leah made friends with a duck.
I did make friends. Oh my gosh, I forgot about my duck friend. There were ducks, and I was like, oh my gosh, they are so close. I bet I could feed them. And I just put my hand out, and I made friends with some ducks. I fed them from my hand.
I still
don't think we were supposed to do because there were signs everywhere
said,
not
don't
to
feed the geese. Not the
Yeah,
ducks.
it said don't feed the geese. I put the ducks. There is a big difference.
However, I still kind of lean on the side of if you're not supposed to feed one bird, you're not supposed to feed any bird.
Well, I went to the zoo
Anyway,
this
so we
summer.
did the whole zoo. We opened it, we closed it. We were very tired. I think we got back to the library at like 9:00 at night.
I had to drive home still. I was so upset to have to drive home.
So did I.
You live like 2 minutes away. I live 10.
It's only because you gotta hit lights.
No, it's still a decent amount away that way.
You are a couple more miles. I'm like exactly 1 mile from here.
I went to the zoo this summer. I did a class, did college class over the summer. I genuinely, when I say I don't think there was 1 week where I didn't do anything all week, I mean that with my entire
because we did our
chest.
summer program.
Yeah, I was busy this summer, which is not a bad thing. I just didn't really get a break, it meant, from school, which is, again, not a bad thing, but it's a little rough right now, because now I had no break, and now I'm back into school, and 3 college classes and 2 AP classes. I hate myself. I understand that.
Yeah, but
It's
Your
going to look real
spring-
good on my college resume
plus
application,
you have
though.
it set so that your spring semester isn't
2
as
classes.
Yeah, it's not as heavy.
Spanish
so
and pre-calculus. So it's really not even any better, because I can't speak Spanish and I can't do math. I can at least do history and English. And now economics. And my economics professor goes, now I'm assuming you guys have the basic knowledge of a basic idea level of the U.S. capitalist system. I don't.
I don't
That's why I
either.
took the intro to principles of microeconomics. Apparently, I missed the pre-intro one.
Sometimes that happens when you get into those classes. It gets to be a little screwy.
Yeah.
What did Leah do this summer?
Nothing.
Leah did hardly anything. Leah made a lot of comics. Like, holy cow.
Which is good. You're now updated. You're ahead. You can post things.
I'm not ahead anymore. I have 2 comics in my, pile thing. I need to make more. I have 1 sketched out that I need to do. So, yeah, we're currently, 2 weeks ahead. I used to be, 20 weeks ahead, and then summer hit, and I was like, we don't need to make comics for a really long time. And then I got down to, 3.
That's how we run TAC sometimes.
Yeah, it is
It's a very
sometimes,
bad idea.
But I did reach, I was 75 followers this morning, but then someone else followed me, so I'm 76 now, which is, a lot of people.
Yay!
Not a lot compared to other people, but a lot.
I was gonna say I have a lot. I don't have a lot, but for my grade, because I have almost 300 followers on Instagram.
That's
But-
so many.
That is
Why
so
so many?
There are people in my grade with 2,000 plus followers.
Why?
Because
Why do you
they're
wanna
sports people. So
Oh,
then
that's
they meet
silly.
people from other schools. And they want to be recruited. And I'm like, you're not good enough for that. I'm sorry, but you aren't. And it's,
I want my furry
If you're
comics
from
to
my
have
grade,
2,000
I didn't just
followers.
say that. Yeah.
Anything else you did this summer?
Work?
Yeah, I worked and I didn't like it. I like the money. I do not like the job.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, that is usually how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, is it really that hard to find a job where I could be making money from like doing art? Because I feel like
Yes,
Yeah.
Leah. That's a very hard job. It's
I
like
love being an artist.
Writers and artists are poor.
Those are my only two hobbies. And sewing, but that doesn't help either.
Yeah.
I'm having a rough time.
I'm less screwed than you because I want to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'll
depends
make
on
some
where
money.
you want to lawyer. Some
Cities.
markets are over.
Cities.
Some markets are oversaturated in lawyers. My cousin, who works for the state of Pennsylvania, supposedly makes less money than I do. I don't know. I've never seen that, but according to the scuttlebutt in the family, she does, which to me is stupid.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Like, she ought to be making at least a little bit more than I am.
Yeah.
Maybe not a lot more, because I'm really busy and I'm exhausted all the time, but like a little bit
Because
more.
you work with children.
They're exhausting.
Children
I
are
love them,
gross.
but
I
they're
hate
exhausting.
children with a passion.
I'm not even gonna lie. I do not like children.
No.
No, I couldn't do it.
Well, it's not for everybody.
No, it is not.
I'm not having any.
No.
I stand by that statement.
Nothing wrong with that.
I
You
know.
get to choose.
I know. My father doesn't appreciate it.
Some
but
some people will think there's something wrong with that, but
Well, you're at an age where I tend to tell you not to say never because you legitimately never know what's going to happen and some things could change
my
or
uterus
be surprised.
doesn't work.
However, there's whatever it is that you decide is best for you in your life, there's nothing wrong with that.
My uterus no work. I'm not paying
That's also
to
a
have
problem,
children.
yeah.
my
I-
kids will have 4 paws.
Yeah, mine
That's
will
good
too.
too.
Yeah.
I have
Little
one of
kid.
those.
I know, and I love him a lot. He's very
And then you
cute.
have all of
giant.
us.
I do have a lot of
Bob
you.
is giant.
Yeah.
There are so many of you. There are some of you who left and I'm still taking care of. Which is fine. I like it. I do tell people they have to come back
Who
and they
was
have to
the
visit
one
me and
kid
it's
who
all
has
good.
like $1.50?
We aren't gonna tell that to the general audience.
I do that one too. Yeah, we've done that before. Okay.
Homecoming! So
Yeah.
I'm on student council, so I have to help plan this stupid event. It's not a stupid event. I'm just already over it, and we aren't even planning yet. Homecoming. I'm so excited to go to homecoming. Am I going by myself? Yes. Am I a little upset about it? Yes.
If
But-
you are alone, you can join me and the rest of the gaggle.
I have friends that I'm going with, and I like my friends, but like we're adding some people in that I just don't know who they are, and they're a little weird.
Like I
Like,
said, if you're lonely,
I
Different
would like
weird
to
than
point
Leah's
out
weird.
that, like,
my
90%
friends cross a whole different section of weird. Like you don't even want to know.
They're different weird, and I'm not. It's not
Plus
a bad
two,
thing.
for those first couple years you were in TAC, we thought you were a different kind of weird too. So, like,
I am.
you can get used to anybody.
I'm a different kind of weird. They didn't know that until like a couple years ago.
Okay, so this one here, okay,
Years
Leah.
ago.
Leah didn't want to join TAC. Her
I'm
mother
cute and
forced
innocent.
her into it.
You ain't
She-
innocent.
That's what you thought.
She
though.
wouldn't.
I did not
speak-
think that. It's
Like-
always the quiet
It
ones.
is.
Like, wouldn't speak at all for months. Then when she finally did, you should hear some of the stuff that comes out of this mouth.
When
It's
you get us two
awful.
together, it's so bad.
It is awful,
It's
but also
really
it's really
bad.
funny,
It
and
is.
most people really like it.
Now we
so.
have a third one that joins it. Now we have the butt of the
Yeah.
jokes to join in. It's
Yeah.
great. It's great.
Anyway, homecoming. You're planning homecoming. You're going with friends.
Yes.
You're going too, aren't you?
Yes, I've never been to a school dance. I decided I'm going this year, and I'm gonna wear a tuxedo. It's gonna be so
You're
fun.
gonna look so hot.
I am gonna look so hot in a tuxedo. You have no idea. Well, I mean, if you're watching the video, you can like see me and you can
Yeah.
just like visualize
You
it.
can
but-
see us
yeah.
too.
It
You
is
know
gonna be
how hot
cute.
we
It's gonna
are.
be so good.
Like a full tux, not just a suit.
Don't go full tux. Because that has like the thingy.
Oh yeah, we ain't doing that. No.
Just do like a pair of suit pants, a button up, down, a button down, and a suit jacket,
yeah.
and suspenders.
Oh, you have to do suspenders and a bow tie.
Yeah, I was gonna do a bow tie
Oh,
anyway, but suspenders,
Suspenders and a bow
yes.
tie. That's adorable.
Yes. So I could do
Yeah.
like I could just do like black pants, white button up, black suspenders, black bow tie.
Well, you gotta throw some color in there.
Your bow tie should
Somewhere.
be a color.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to
What
do
color
that.
is your date wearing?
We haven't decided.
You might want to decide that because that's what you're gonna match.
We are gonna match, but I don't know.
Don't do all black. You're gonna look like you're going to a funeral.
Maybe we are going to a funeral. We just haven't decided whose yet.
I actually have plans for like homecoming and what we're gonna do after, what we're gonna do the next day. We're going to pumpkin patch the next day
Oh, that's fun. I like pumpkin patches.
because we decided like our hair's probably still not gonna be half bad looking, so we're probably gonna get a lot of cute pictures. So
you could do that. That would be fun. I like that
Yeah.
idea. That's super cute.
I'm
Okay.
so excited. I'm wearing long sleeves this year.
Let's see. We're going to jump around a little bit and come down here and talk about the fact that it is a new school year, which means that you are a senior and you are at Pioneer. That'll connect all of these dots together.
That's terrifying because we had a meeting with a full senior meeting with our counselors, and they sat there. Now they did this to scare the ones of us that don't have anything planned. I just have very bad anxiety about the future, and it's like I'm terrified of it. And so they yelled at us. Not yelled, but they yelled at us for a solid 20 minutes about how we need to be applying now, how we have to have all of this crap done now. I already have this crap done, but it scared me so much. And oh my gosh, I'm applying to college. Actually applying to colleges. That
Imagine
is terrifying. Well, some of us don't have art to rely on.
I can't rely on that. We just talked about this.
I have nothing up here. Actually, I do.
You have stuff up there. It's just a matter of making it applicable to what you're doing.
One brain cell when I don't have it.
No! But I am applying to college. I am looking at a couple out-of-state schools.
Where are you looking at?
University of Chicago, 6% acceptance rate. University of Boston, 12% acceptance rate. And then Cleveland State University, that's a 97% acceptance rate. And then University of Cincinnati, that's my backup school.
It's the backup to your backup because isn't Cleveland State your backup?
Yeah, but Cleveland State I'm actually excited to go to because I'm probably I feel like I might get into Boston or Chicago, but in case I don't or financially it doesn't work out. I was gonna say
that's gonna whether you go or not, a lot of that's gonna depend on your financial aid.
But I would really like to get into the Cleveland State Honors College. That's what I really want to do. If I don't get into Boston,
I did the honors program at my college.
If I don't go to Boston or Chicago, so which is nice. I can have my car on campus. I have my own bathroom. I've toured campus, by the way. I would have my own bathroom. I would share it with
so nice.
I'd share it with 4 other people, but that's so
up.
Really
girls
cool.
Are gross. My first 2 years of school, I was in a dorm, and it's 50 girls per side of the dorm, right? And they all share the same bathroom. I mean, it's multiple toilets, multiple showers, and all that. But still, 50 girls, one bathroom.
That's a lot
bathroom
of
space. It's gross. Girls are gross. They do not clean up after themselves. It's icky.
I'm also really excited because I really wanted a co-ed dorm. I really want co-ed dorms. Not even co-ed. Not even single sex floors. I'm pretty sure Cleveland State.
It depends on how it is.
If
they're set up
except for dorms.
If they're set up like suites and things, they're co-ed straight up because you have your own personal bathrooms connected to your.
That's what Cleveland State is.
Also, they filmed a traditional
Captain America and the Winter Soldier there, and that may or may not be one of the factors of why I'm applying.
That's definitely your biggest factor.
That's one of the biggest factors.
Yep.
Yes. Also, it's the second cheapest state school in Ohio.
Nice.
So, and I already automatically because of my GPA and ACT will get $6,000 a year. It's a $12,000 tuition, so it means half of my tuition is paid every year at least.
Got to remember too, they really hit you with the room, board, and fees. Those fees will get you. I think I can count on one hand how many times I used the on-campus gym, and I paid for that every semester.
Well, room and board's $12,000. Tuition's $12,000, and my tuition's going to be completely paid for if I get into the honors college, plus that other $6,000 I got. So I really am only paying $6,000 a year to go to college. I am perfectly fine with that.
Is that even real wood?
I hope it is.
These tables are solid.
But I'm looking at
not
college,
everything
which is
terrible.
I wrote my first draft of my personal essay the other day.
Good start. I liked it.
That's good. I didn't look at the comments yet because I've been too busy doing a billion other things.
We gotta polish it up a little bit, but it was solid
I
bones. Good topic.
I hand wrote it, so there was no grammar. There was no grammar check or spell check. So that was already one of the issues on there.
Yeah, but even then it wasn't that bad.
I know. I got a 29 on my English section on my ACT. How I got a 29, I don't know, but it's there. Leah, how's your Pioneer going?
You started Pioneer, that's new. What are you studying?
Media communications. So I am doing art things, obviously. We're learning a lot of photography right now.
Oh, that's cool stuff.
Yes.
I cut off people's heads. My family thinks that's hilarious. I still cut off, I'm 31 years old, I still cut off people's heads. We're almost done.
And a lot of Adobe Illustration right now. I'm not a huge fan of the Adobe thing because their prices are really high and you can get the exact same quality in like a free app. Like I use MetaBank for all my stuff, and that's free and it's good quality and it's pretty simple to use. Like I'm still learning things, but it's really easy to use and it's free. And Adobe just there's no reason to pay $30
Capitalism.
a month. I don't like supporting
That's
capitalism.
the issue of capitalism.
Yeah.
I hate capitalism. Don't even
Shop
get
on
me
Etsy, not
don't
Amazon.
even get me
Thank
started
you.
on capitalism.
I shop both places.
Oh, I shop.
If I'm real honest, I do a lot of Amazon. Like I just got some new kitchen
I
furniture
shop
and it all came
Amazon
from
when I am in
Amazon.
dire need of
You got
something.
new kitchen
but
Oh,
I
like I got this new shelving unit and I got this other
Where
little
do
shelving
you have
unit.
you don't have room?
I took out a couple of things
Oh,
so that I
okay.
could put these things in.
Okay.
And so I'm working on reorganizing it and everything. And right now it's still kind of sort of a mess because I own, like only one of the shelving units came. I'm still waiting on the second
is that
one.
ever not a mess? And I say that with love.
Oh no, it's always a mess. But like it was on the shelves I had. It was fairly organized. But like I said, I went from like 2 shelves to 1 because I'm still waiting on the second one. And so right now it's a little bit extra disorganized. At least that corner. The other half of my kitchen is like complete disaster.
Yeah.
Like just straight up complete
I
disaster.
can't say anything. I genuinely haven't had time to do laundry in 3 weeks.
At some point you're gonna run out of things that are important. You're gonna need to do laundry.
I have so many. It's because I've been stockpiling for years when it gets
See,
stuff
that's the
away.
problem with having too many things. Like, I have 2 sets of silverware, which is the worst idea ever, because I can go forever without doing dishes.
That's an issue.
It is a problem. See, my thing is, I hate doing dishes, and instead of just being smart and doing them when there's only 3 or 4 of them, because I live alone, there's not a lot of dishes for me. So, like, instead of doing it every day, where there's only 3 of them, I avoid it until the point where I have to spend, like, 2 whole days doing nothing but dishes. Just so that I can have silverware and plates.
My family doesn't like doing dishes so much that we started using paper plates.
Oh, my family uses paper plates. I know it's horrible for the environment.
So
Yeah.
do my parents. My parents do that too.
Yeah.
I'm never home to be able to do dishes. I don't know why the other 2 don't. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, horrible for the environment, but there's also a lot of
Convenience.
Honestly,
Yes.
it's capitalism again for the environment.
Yeah.
If the top companies were to do a lot of things, we would have a
Yeah.
lot less issues.
Okay, so now that we've learned that Jamie isn't a great grown-up, and that Leah isn't pioneer, and that you, Amber, are
Still
applying
having
to
the
colleges
breakdown
and
like
having
I
a
always
breakdown,
am.
yes.
I'm
We
always-
are at 32 minutes.
That's great. Goodbye.
You can't just say that's great, goodbye. You have to have some kind of closing, like, do we want to wrap it up? Are we done? Is there
We're
anything,
done.
Is there
Goodbye.
anything else that you want to talk about that we haven't talked about yet tonight?
I want food.
That's fine. We can end.
Yeah, we're a little hungry. We haven't ate yet, but it's
We've
fine.
been.
It did take us longer to get started tonight, at least in part
It's
because I
5
didn't
something
know
o'clock. I'm hungry and
that I was
tired.
doing this. So
Yeah, we had to
I've been up
remind
since
Jamie,
5
but it's
a.m. I
fine.
woke up and read 30 pages of a textbook. I'm very tired and very
So
hungry.
we will see you next month.
With 2 different faces. You guys are about to get different faces than what you get every month.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.